Don't eat after 7 p.m. That was one of the weight loss rules that I heard when I was struggling with my weight and to lose weight most of my life. And all it did was confuse me, overwhelm me, make me feel restricted and deprived, and everything just kept falling apart. So in this video, I want to share 4 rules like that one that really confused and overwhelmed me, and I had to stop following in order to lose weight. And once I stopped following them, I was able to lose 130 pounds, and I've kept it off for over 10 years. Number 1. Meal timing. There are so many rules within the rule of meal timing, like don't eat after 7 p.m. Don't eat for 12 hours. Eat within the first hour of waking. Don't eat certain foods after 7 p.m. Don't eat carbs after 5 p.m. Stop eating completely after 7. There are so many rules, and I honestly tried to follow all of them, and all it did was cause me to get confused and overwhelmed, and I would just go way off track, and it would trigger my emotional eating. I finally realized meal timing has nothing to do with weight loss. There's only actually one rule when it comes to weight loss, and that is you have to be in a calorie deficit. And what that means in simple words is you need to learn how to eat a little bit less and do that consistently every single day. So when you focus on eating a little bit less every day and being in a calorie deficit, it doesn't matter if you eat at 7 p.m., at 5:32 in the morning, at 12:01 p.m. As long as you're eating in a calorie deficit consistently every day, that's what matters. So I started eating at the times that work for me in my day. So the only meal timing that I do now is I choose the meal times that work best for me and my schedule. I like to do my cardio early in the morning, and I like to eat a big breakfast to help me fuel that. So I eat as soon as I get up, my breakfast, and then I like to eat my lunch around 11:30, 12, because that what works for me because I work, and so that's my work time lunch. Then I like to eat my dinner between 4 and 5 because Kyle and I lift weights after dinner, and it's very important that I fuel myself for that workout. I also like to eat dessert, so I eat it right after dinner, and that also helps fuel my weight training. And then I've always been a late night eater. And when I tried to stop eating late at night because of meal timing reasons, it all fell apart. So I eat late at night now, and because I'm eating in a calorie deficit, it doesn't matter. I like to eat my nighttime snack between 10 and 11 at night, and it's carbs. It's popcorn. And it doesn't matter because I'm eating less consistently every day. So it doesn't matter the kind of foods you eat or the times that you eat. Weight loss is about how much you're eating, not what you're eating. So focus a little bit less consistently every day. And if you want to know exactly what I ate and did to lose my weight and keep it off, I have 4 weight loss ebooks. You can buy them separately and use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off, or you can buy all 4 in my everything bundle for a cheaper price, then use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off the already cheaper price for a double savings. The link's down below if you want to check it out. And if you're looking for a great protein powder, this is the one I use because it's the best. It's HTLT Subs Casein and Whey protein powder, and I used this one, the chocolate milkshake flavor, tonight in my protein ice cream, and I share how to make that on my channel multiple times. This is so chocolatey. If you're a chocolate friend, try this. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below for that. Number 2, I had to stop following the rule of, in order to lose weight, you have to cut out certain food groups. Mainly when all over social media, all you hear is, if you want to lose weight, you have to get rid of carbs and you have to cut out sugar. I tried doing that for years. But if I'm going to be honest with you, I love carbs and I love sugar. So for me to give it up, it just kept causing me to feel deprived and restricted, and I just kept eating way more of it. So I decided, forget this. All you need to do is eat in a calorie deficit. So I'm gonna eat carbs and sugar, but I'm gonna eat just less of it every day. And I build it in. Cutting out food groups just caused me to be malnourished, and I couldn't stay on track with my diet. Now I eat a balanced diet, And I include a variety of all the nutrients, carbs, fruits, veg, you name it, I include it. And I include treats too, because having a balanced diet allows me to feel like I'm not dieting, and it allows me to look forward to what I'm eating every single day. Another thing is carbs are actually a really important source of energy. They give you energy and they help with brain function. And that's a huge thing that I noticed whenever I took carbs away in the past. I would get foggy headed, I would be lethargic, I couldn't function properly, and it was because I was low in carbs. And Kyle and I were talking off camera, and he made a good point. The highest performing athletes use carbs to fuel their competitions. Kyle and I aren't super high performing athletes, but we do 50 minutes of cardio 6 days a week, and carbs really help fuel that. Even if, though, I wasn't doing that much cardio, I have a very active job, and just for function on a normal basis for any normal person, carbs fuel you. They give you energy, they help you with your mood, with your energy, with your brain function, so they are important, and that's why a balanced diet is really important while you're eating in a calorie deficit if you want to lose weight. Number 3, I stopped tracking my macros. I wanted to include this in here because I've noticed a lot of comments on my channel lately about macros, and people are getting confused. And this is what happened to me. I tried to track macros for about a couple of months, and I lost it. I couldn't do it because I could not fit my calories, my fats, my carbs, my protein. I could never get all the numbers to line up, and it would make me feel guilty, and I would worry about it, and I would try for hours to get the numbers to fit, and I couldn't. And then all heck would break loose because I couldn't do it, and I would feel guilty, and it would trigger my emotional eating. So I decided macros don't actually matter. What I like to focus on is making sure that I am eating in a calorie deficit. When I first started losing weight, I ate portions, and I made sure that I was eating, the right amount of portions to help me be in a deficit. Now I eat calories. I eat about 1,630 calories, and I focus on my protein. That's it, because protein helps you feel fuller longer, and it's normal to be hungry when you're eating in a calorie deficit. So that's all I look at. Am I eating my normal calories every day? And am I getting enough protein? When it comes to carbs, Kyle and I do include fun things like kids cereal and stuff like that, but we do try to mostly choose carbs that have fiber in it because it's slower digesting and it does help you feel fuller longer. But even when I choose kids cereal, a lot of it is made with whole grains. So I just make sure that I like what I'm eating and that I'm either having fiber or protein or both at each meal. And that way I'm staying as full as I can when I'm eating in a calorie deficit. Macros were really popular for a long time, and then it went away, and it seems like it's coming back now. And what Kyle and I learned is you kind of have to throw everything out the window that you're hearing on the internet because there's so much out there and a lot of it is garbage. Weight loss is about common sense. You need to make it easier for yourself. And if macros are making you feel overwhelmed, then just focus on the basics. Move your body every day for whatever amount of time you can do, or you're ready for, or you're fit enough to do, and do something you like, and eat just a small bit less every single day and be consistent with it. That's what weight loss is about. It's about getting rid of making weight loss a punishment and making it easier so that you can do it for a long period of time. And number 4, we had to stop labeling food. This is almost like a rule that's become a religion on social media right now, and it's really sad because all you hear is, that's unhealthy, that's healthy, that's bad, that food's bad, that's good, oh, that's bad, stay away from that, don't eat that bad food. You can only eat healthy if you want to lose weight, only whole foods, only organic. What I learned is that labeling food just made me feel bad. And then that would trigger my emotional eating, and all heck would break loose, and I would just eat more of what I was not eating because I thought it was bad, and then I thought I was bad. All foods are allowed to be on the table, so to speak. Eating a balanced diet, like I said before, all the food groups, fruit, veggies, protein, fiber, carbs, fats, including all of it, including treats, allowed me to look forward to what I was eating, stay fuller longer, and fuel myself with proper nutrients so that I could think clearly enough and focus on eating just a small bit less every day. When you label a food bad or good, you automatically internalize it and then you think that you're bad or good. There's no such thing as a bad or a good food or a healthy or unhealthy food. Yes, are there foods that are more nutrient dense than others? Absolutely. And Kyle and I focus on choosing more of those throughout the day, but we don't eliminate anything. We also choose foods that aren't as nutrient dense, like chocolate chips or chocolate syrup to put on our protein ice cream. But our protein ice cream is full of fruit and egg whites and almond milk, and so it's got mostly a bunch of really nice nutrient dense ingredients. It's about choosing the foods that you like, eating a balance of all foods so that you can really like what you're doing and eating, and so that you're properly fueled with the proper amount of nutrients. Because I'm not a doctor, so don't listen to me. This is just my experience and my opinion. But when people start labeling food bad and good, they start eliminating a lot of foods and they get scared of food. And then when I did that, I wasn't eating enough nutrients. I was cutting out a bunch of food groups that actually would have helped me on my weight loss journey. So if you be open and you eat a balance of foods and you stop labeling it and just go, I'm gonna choose more nutrient dense foods, but I'm also gonna include ones that aren't as nutrient dense to balance out my diet and focus on eating a bit less. That's how you do it. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.
See ya.
See ya. Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.